don't mean to pry, but last night I smelled a strange, skunky odor coming from your room.
Mom, it was aromatherapy. I use it to unwind from my daily stress.
And we all know how stressful sleeping 18 hours a day can be.
Oh, by the way, Nikki, your friend Pinky called. He said to tell you that Bobby Brown is in town, but that if you're looking for some Al Green, you'll have to wait until next week.
I'm a big R&B fan.
Morning all. Allison, I need to tell you something. We're finalizing the EIR for the West Side Pier project, and we're putting the finishing touches on the financial packaging, and...
Sweetheart, once again, we don't need to know how you make the sausage to enjoy the sausage.
I do have a point here. Because of these deadlines, your former fiancé will be joining me this evening to work here. I hope that's not going to be a problem.
No, I'm okay with it. But are you sure Howard's all right? I haven't spoken to him since the wedding. I tried. I called. I wrote. He just didn't want to talk to me.
Just because you jilted him for a penniless handyman in front of all of New York society? Sensitive boy.
Actually, I hear from Howard's mother he's doing much better. They've rebalanced his medication and... I think the uncontrollable sobbing has almost completely disappeared.
What a crybaby. I break up with guys all the time. They seem to take it okay.
Puff, that's because none of your relationships lasts longer than a week.
Hey, dating Puff and stuff is like riding a roller coaster. It's fun, there's lots of screaming, it just doesn't last that long.
And there's always a long line waiting to get on.
On that note...
Dear, I'll walk you out.
Is it true Howard actually went on the honeymoon?
Yeah, and I'm glad he did. He needed time away to think and heal.
And what better way to heal than a romantic cruise down the Nile with your 47-year-old, twice-divorced sister?
I think it's wonderful that Howard is coming over tonight. Isn't it nice that Allison feels comfortable with him again?
Yes, isn't it?
Cut the crap. What the hell are you up to?
Rest assured, dear, I have long since given up any illusion that Allison and Howard might get back together.
Good. Because I'd like to remind you of the pact we made about not interfering in our children's lives.
Effie, I am not planning anything. I promise I will leave them alone.
I'm glad we had this little chat. Because if you cross me, I'll kick your ass.
Pardon?
Have a nice day, sweetie. And you heard me.
Dad, you hungry? We got extra mushu.
No, thanks you. Not in the mood for Chinese. Kind of in the mood for cake. What's that all about?
All right, see you, Dad.
Yeah, something happens this time of year gets me in the mood for cake. Ice cream. Maybe a candle or two.
Finn, do you have a birthday coming up?
Do I?
Dad, it's next Thursday.
I think you're right.
We should have a party.
We're having one.
Miss Conklin, you are cordially invited to attend. But I hope you're not put off if my friends buy me a cake that is erotic in nature.
No, I think I can handle it.
Terrific. Starts at 6:30 and ends promptly at 6:42.
You have a party for 12 minutes?
That's when the doormen have their break.
Hey, if you have a good time, you can come back to our New Year's Eve party. From 11:57 to 12:03, we really rock the house. Another boob mug. That completes my service of 8. And what could this be? Could it be my annual subscription to Sports Illustrated? Thanks, kid. What's the video this year?
Swimsuit bloopers.
I love you, son.
Okay, it's time for my gift.
Oh, you didn't have to get me anything.
Close your eyes, Finn. Happy birthday, Finn!
Holy crap!
It's from me
you, Miss Conklin. This is wonderful. Look at this baby, Eamon.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so big, I can't even hug it.
You know what that TV will be great for is the pornos.
It's too big for the pornos.
What are you talking about? Big makes the pornos.
Hey, there's a lady present.
Oh, no, that's okay. I try and learn one new thing every day, and today it's Big makes the pornos.
Eamon, you dirty dog, you figured out the secret. If you can't make the money, you make love to the money.
Hey, Ralph, I'm cool.
Who hit you with that big batch of Lucky?
My son's dating a legal secretary. Selfish bastard.
Oh, 6:41, gentlemen. Party's over. Happy birthday. See you later, buddy.
See you, Dad.
I was talking to the TV.
I guess we did good.
What do you mean, we? I couldn't even afford the batteries for the clicker.
Eamon, is everything okay?
Just so you know, we're not keeping it.
Why?
Because you went way overboard. It's too much money.
Well, no offense, Eamon, but it's a gift to your dad, not you.
Well, no offense, but it's going back.
Why?
'Cause it is.
Help me understand. How is my getting a nice present for your dad a bad thing?
Because it's not a nice present. A nice present is underwear or a shirt, maybe. Now, why am I even explaining this to you? You don't know anything about money or how real people live.
I know about the real world. You think I'm just some spoiled rich girl?
I don't know. What do you think, Giant TV?
Okay, you know what? I don't have to stand here and take this, so when you're ready to have a conversation like a grown-up, you know where to find me.
Fine, go.
Oh, I'm going.
Take your stupid TV with you. Well, take your clicker then.
Sweetheart, something wrong?
No.
Allison, I can see you're upset. Tell Mommy all about it.
Eamon and I had a fight.
Tell Daddy all about it.
I gave his dad a big screen TV, and he just got so upset about it. He said I don't live in the real world, and I'm just a spoiled rich girl.
All because of a TV? How much could it cost? $50,000?
So you had a fight about money. Allison, I have said since day one that the differences between the two of you are insurmountable. Frankly, it's a miracle it's lasted this long.
Well, Dad, Eamon and I are not going to break up. It was just a fight. I'm sure he's going to be up here very soon to apologize. Good night.
My poor baby. I hate to see the kids fight like this.
As do I.
Nicholas, wipe that smile off your face.
Yes, dear.
I said wipe.
I'm trying.
Oh, my God. The TV! We've been robbed! What else did they get? Don't tell me. They got your mother's jewelry.
We weren't robbed, Dad. I took the TV back.
You what? Hey, if you needed money, you could have sold your mother's jewelry.
Hey, ever since I was little, you always told me that we're just as good as rich people, now we don't need their charity.
I said a lot of things. I was drinking then.
Dad, the TV's gone, and that's that.
I want that TV back, Eamon.
Why is everyone going so nuts over this TV?
You're the one who's going nuts.
No, Allison was nuts, you're going nuts, and your friends are like, oh, yeah, way to go, way to bag the rich girl.
Oh, I get it. So that's what this is all about.
Yeah, they think I'm in this for the money.
They also think Donald Trump would make a good president.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm the only one in this family with some pride.
Oh, yeah, you've always been proud. Of what? I have no idea. Like the time you blew out your knee. You hurt your knee playing hockey and you didn't want anyone to know. So you ended up blowing it out for good.
Well, that wasn't pride, that was stupidity.
Ah, sometimes there's an overlap.
Hey, Dad, this package. Hello, Howard.
Hello, Allison.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Well, this is nice. The two of you together again, happy to see one another. I'm just going to go, and you two stay and continue the nice.
I tried to call.
I know. I just wasn't ready.
I understand. So, how was the cruise down the Nile?
It was good.
Oh.
My sister actually met someone nice.
I thought it was a private cruise for two.
Well, there was the captain.
Heyman.
Hey, Mr. Conklin, is Allison here?
Well, she's indisposed at the moment. I'd be happy to pass on a message.
I kind of need to talk to him in person. We had a fight and I said some stupid things and I just want to apologize.
This really isn't the best time.
She's, well, you must know, she's with Howard.
Howard?
Her former fiancé, the man whose wedding you broke up.
Wait a minute, so we have one fight and she goes running back to him?
I really don't know. I try not to get involved in my children's personal affairs. My wife and I have a pact about that.
Will you at least tell her I stopped by?
I will pass on the message.
Tell her to call or come down or something.
I will pass on the message.
Tell her I'm an idiot and that I love her and I shouldn't have said what I said.
I will pass on the message. Yes, I think I will pass on the message.
And then when I got back from Egypt, I started seeing this really good therapist who's helped me with so many things. Not just you and me things, but mom and me things, dad and me things, more mom and me things. A lot of mom and me things.
I'm just glad you're doing so well.
I am. I really am.
And you're not mad about what happened.
You and Eamon have been in love since the 2nd grade. I can't compete with that. So, how's it going with you two?
Oh, you don't want to hear about that.
Allison, if I've learned one thing in therapy, it's that you and I can still be friends.
Well, we kind of had a fight. I gave his dad a big screen TV for his birthday, and Eamon just suddenly was furious with me.
Well, did you ever stop and think how a very expensive gift like that might make Eamon feel? He hasn't got your resources. He might feel a little bought.
You think?
I do.
Wow. Howard, you really have changed.
It's part of my new philosophy on life. Embrace the past, live in the present, look forward to the future. Something Ahmet said to me.
Ahmet?
My sister's new husband.
Thank you. Glad we're friends again.
Me too.
And the night continues.
I should let you two get back to work. It was good to see you again, Howard.
You too.
Well, looks like you two had a happy little reunion.
We did. And it was just like my therapist said it should be. We're friends, but I'm okay with the fact that we're just friends.
Your therapist is a quack. Howard, I know my daughter. Do you think she came up here just to deliver a package?
You think she feels something more?
Please. She talks about you all the time.
She does?
Howard this, Howard that. And now she's had a very serious, possibly relationship-ending fight with the handyman. This is your chance.
You can't be serious. I mean, I'm finally just over her.
Look, do what you want. Personally, I don't care. I never get involved in my children's private affairs. My wife and I even have a pact about that.
Hey. I brought you a peace offering.
Put it on the table. I'll inspect it later.
Did Allison call?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Eamon, the phone is now my only entertainment, and it didn't ring.
Sorry, Dad, all right? Can't believe she didn't call.
Why would she call?
I went up there to apologize, and she was with Howard, her old boyfriend.
Aw, kid. I'm sorry to hear that.
I screwed the whole thing up. It was my own damn fault.
So I guess we both lost our special ladies. You lost Allison, and I lost Tammy.
You named the TV?
I loved her, Eamon.
I got it. I got it. No, Mrs. Conklin. Hi, come on in.
Thank you. Eamon, I generally don't like to get involved in my children's lives. My husband and I even have a pact about that. But I'm breaking my rule just this once. You and Allison make such a wonderful couple. Now, I know you had this little fight, but I think if the two of you just talk, it'd be much easier.
I tried to. I went up there to apologize.
You did? When?
A little while ago. She wasn't around.
Who'd you talk to?
Mr. Conklin.
Mr. Conklin.
He said he'd give her the message.
He said he'd give her the message.
And he said she was with Howard.
And he said she was with Howard.
Mrs. Conklin, would you care for a martini?
No, thank you, Denise.
Did Denise just ask if Mom wanted a martini?
Uh-huh.
And she said no?
Uh-huh.
Has that ever happened before?
Nicholas,
Yes, dear.
anything interesting happened today?
Not particularly.
Anyone drop by?
Why? Do you know of anyone dropping by?
Well, if I knew of anyone dropping by, I wouldn't be asking you if anyone dropped by now, would I, dear?
I really don't know, dear. I'm not a mind reader.
As the gazelle scrambles across the plain, his fate is all but certain.
I just remembered something. Eamon stopped by. Thank you for jogging my memory. It slipped my mind.
Nicholas, we made a pact, and you broke it.
Hey, you've broken pacts before. We were only supposed to have 2 children. Sorry, Nikki.
Nicholas, I have to tell you, I am very, very angry right now.
How angry are you?
Do you remember your office Christmas party in 1979 when you had too much to drink and kissed your secretary?
Yes.
And do you remember what 1980, 1981, and 1982 were like?
Yes.
That's how angry I am.
That alarms me.
As well it should.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I want you to fix this.
And if I don't?
Things will get ugly. Very, very ugly.
You don't frighten me.
Oh, but I think I do.
Very well. I will go. I will fix.
Denise, would you run a bubble bath for me? I think I'll enjoy my martini in there.
And the tigress retreats to her watering hole.
They are one twisted couple, aren't they?
Actually, I think they kind of get off on that stuff. I bet you they have sex tonight.
Ew. Ew. Hello?
Hi. I got this note that says to come up to the roof.
I got the same note.
So you didn't do all this?
No. I know I go overboard and throw my money around, but I didn't do this.
This isn't your way of breaking it to me that you're back together with Howard?
Howard? Who gave you that idea?
That would be me. Please, sit. Allison, earlier this evening, Eamon came upstairs to apologize. I neglected to pass on the message. For that, I am truly sorry. Eamon, please allow this romantic setting to inspire you to say what you have to say. And if the two of you see Effie later on, and if you could mention that I made things better, that would be cool.
You and Mom have one of your chats?
Oh, yeah.
Allison, I am so sorry. I didn't mean what I said. That was just my stupid pride talking.
Thank you. But you were right. I should have checked with you before I bought the TV. I'm sorry, too.
Forgive me.
Forgive me?
So, nothing was going on between you and Howard?
God, no. That chapter of my life is closed. Although Howard is different. A lot more grounded. Healthier.
Allison, I love you. I love you now more than ever.
Howard, what is going on?
I am making my stand. I know that you still love me, and I'm here to tell you that I still love you.
Oh, no, Howard.
Allison, we belong together. We're right for each other. You know it, and I know it.
Howard, I am with Eamon now. I thought that was clear. You and I will never, ever be. I'm just not in love with you.
Oh. Okay. My bad. Dr. Durosovich, it's Howard. I'm with my ex-fiancée who's just rejected me for the second time. If you're there, please pick up.
Poor Howard.
I promise, when you dump me, I'll take it better. Drunk call you a couple of times, but that's it.
Good work, Nicholas.
Thank you.
Champagne, even.
I pulled out all the stops.
So did I. Now, isn't it nicer when we don't meddle?
Well, where's the big screen?
Oh, Dad was worried I'd take it back again, so he put it in his bedroom.
Hey, kids, how you doing?
Hey, Dad, you think the TV might be too close to the bed?
I think the TV might be too close to the bed.
Ben, are you okay? You look a little sunburned.
Real world Hawaii, this is a good one. Ruthie drives drunk.